All right. Hello, everybody. I am here today with Mrs. Zara's second grade class, and today we are going to try to make I'm just making this up right now. Let's do a black cat with a witch's hat on. Let's do that. So, if for anybody that's at home, good luck trying this. For anybody here in the room, if you guys want to give it a shot, go ahead. And if you fall behind or mess up, don't worry. It'll be posted to YouTube. You can always try again. All right? So, I'm going to start with the cat. Now, we're not going to make a whole head because he's going to have he or she is going to have a witch's hat. So what I'm going to do is just draw a half of a circle like this. Okay? That's going to be the cat's head. Now, I want this cat to have a witch's hat on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start way over here, and I'm going to draw a curved, very slightly curved line like this for the bottom of the witch's hat. Now what I'm going to do is a witch's hat on the ends kind of comes to a point because it's very skinny. So I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to thicken it up a little bit like this. And then when I get to the other side, I want to make it to a point again. Okay? And now a witch's hat is always pointy at the top. Here's one thing where people mess up and they can't figure out why it looks a little weird. When you do a hat, the top of it should be as wide as the head. So like you don't want to start real skinny. Kind of look at where your head is right here. And then draw your pointed witch's hat from there. Like that. And on the bottom, I want this to look kind of 3D. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curve these in. Actually, it's almost a straight line like that. So it looks like the hat is sitting on the head. Now, right now, you could actually turn this into a regular witch. It doesn't have to be a cat. You could do the same steps for a regular witch or a dog or anything else you want. But I'm going to make it a cat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it like there's ears coming out. Like pretend there's a hole in the hat. And so we got some pointed cat ears coming out on both sides. I'm just totally making this up as we go, guys. I'm going to double that triangle just to make it look cooler whenever I color it, like the inside of the ear and the outside of the ear. I'm going to do a triangle shape for the nose. The mouth is real easy, letter J. Backwards letter J. And you definitely need some whiskers if it's a cat. Some little whiskers like that. If you want, you could put a tongue. That's optional. Like that. And I'm going to make my eyes just circles. I'm going to keep it simple. And we've done this style before where I draw two circles inside. And it looks a little weird until you color it. See, look, if I don't color it, see how it looks weird? But then whenever I do color it, those little circles inside become highlights. And it looks way better. All right? So there's my little cat face. Now for the body, here's what I'm going to do. We've done this style before too. I'm going to skip down. I'm not going to give it a neck. I'm going to skip down and draw a curve. Look like a smiley face right there. Okay? And then I'm going to draw a line straight down. And that's going to separate the two legs. So on this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a diagonal line down, and then I'm going to make 3 paws. So all I do is I go 1, 2, 3. And on the other side, I do the same thing. So I go diagonal this way, and then I do 1, 2, 3. And then for the body, I come up straight a little bit on both sides. See how I came up just a little bit? And then I kind of curve it out and up to the head. Now, I want this cat to look like it's sitting down. So I need to make more legs. So if I make another paw like this, I go 1, 2, 3. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3. And if he's sitting down, his back legs will not go all the way up to his head. It'll just kind of curve into the body like this. And then I can choose a side to make my tail sticking out. Like that. And you know what would be kind of cool? What if we did this? What if we did, instead of making the ground, I'm going to make this very stiff. What do you think this is going to be? What'd you say? A broom. So I made a broom, which he could just be he could be flying, or he could just be standing on it, and it could be under the cat. It could be whatever you want. And you could add any other details you want. One thing I'm definitely going to add is another line on this hat, because when I think of a witch's hat, they usually have like a line right there. But you could add any other details that you would like to as well. But there is a nice, easy cat in a witch's hat. This will look way better when I color it, but I am going to do that on my own, and I will just post it as the thumbnail on my YouTube video. So, Ms. Zara's class, everybody say goodbye, YouTube.